right, everybody, welcome back to MAPOP Sports. This is Grandy. Hopefully, everybody had a great weekend. This is your first time here, everybody. Welcome. Appreciate you guys checking out the channel. Today, I was just kind of this weekend. I really grinded and everything pretty hard. So, just kind of give you guys an update. I had a really good weekend of sales after my vacation. I think I did a couple videos that I spoke about this. So I definitely I would say sales probably jumped a good 25 to 30% since I was on vacation. And I really, I'd have to say is because of my listings, aggressive listings, my sale that I put on for the store and everything for the month and everything. I believe that all contributed to the increase in sales. So it's one of those things where I felt really happy over this weekend. I have a lot of shipments going out and everything, but it was kind of cool to see the fruition of good hard work. Everything from, like I said, I was listing hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of cards a day, and then I was aggressively listing things, and I was just grinding. And like I was telling you guys, sales went down quite a bit, but I felt like sales went back up in the past. I would say probably a whole week, all of last week through the weekend. I definitely felt a super increase. And like I said, I was checking the numbers. It was about 25 to 30% increase on sales. So that's a great thing. Appreciate to you guys. If anybody's watching this, you guys went to the eBay store, appreciate you guys. And I did have a few people who actually mentioned that. So don't forget, check out the store. I put it in the links in the description. Every little bit helps, obviously. So that's just what I'm trying to do, is just pump up that eBay store, and hopefully I can keep it sustainable. That's the thing. So, and it's just crazy how that works out. It's just one of those things, the more you list, the more activity you have, I feel like the more, the better the results is. So that's a good thing on that end. So another thing was, I had some people actually reach out to me, and people mentioned this, and I've seen this before. Everybody feels like, so is the sports card industry the stock market, right? Is it a second form of a stock market? Is it comparable? A lot of people who are in this are just investors, and it's fine. It's, like I said, everybody, if you do whatever you want with your money. No, I'm not going to sit here and tell you what to do, what you can't do, what you can do. I'm not going to frown upon on anybody. That's their money, hard-earned money. They can do whatever they want. They can speculate whatever they want. So that's the biggest thing. So my thoughts are, I feel like sports cards in general is highly speculative. So especially in today's market or in today's hobby, I feel like a lot of, the modern era players is all speculative. So in a way, is it comparable to a stock market? Yeah. I mean, as much as I don't want to compare it to the stock market, it is. It is very comparable. There's ups and downs, there's ebbs and flows. In the stock market, you got stockbrokers, right? You got guys and ladies who thinks the stock's going to go to the moon, right? We hear that all the time. You got to invest, you got to buy this stock, blah, blah, blah. Same thing with a card. You gotta buy this player. It's not a specific card. It's more of, you gotta buy this specific player. They're gonna go to the moon. They're gonna win everything. You're gonna miss out if you do not buy their card, type of deal. So it's very highly speculative in sports cards, for sure. I definitely see that, especially today. I didn't see it as much, like 30, 40 years ago when I got into collecting sports cards. It wasn't as, I guess you can say, prevalent in that day and age. I want to say it was a little bit more different. A lot of people were more into, older vintage, or Hall of Famers. I felt like back then you wanted to collect the older guys. But I still, what? Nah, I take that back. I do take that back, because I remember opening cards. Everybody wanted the coolest rookie. I remember opening up packs of classics. This is back in the day, and trying to get that Shaquille O'Neal rookie card, right? You want the stars. Same thing with that. You want the new hot stars, and it's technically the same thing today. You want the new hot stars. And the crazy thing is, I was just looking. So just like a CJ Stroud, yesterday or the other day he played, and he played amazingly. I saw all day yesterday CJ Stroud cards literally went up anywhere between about 40 to 75% in value. The same card I saw sell on Friday before his game, literally on Sunday was selling for about 50% more. There was a few cards I saw that, and some almost doubled. So at least on the eBay side, who knows if private sales and stuff, they may be selling whatever the case may be, but it went up, and it's because he played really well. So it's just like, at the end of the day, if you want to compare it to stocks, it's just like a company doing really, really well, or they have a new product that's going to be transforming, their stocks goes up. It's similar to that. The only biggest thing, the biggest difference, obviously, I would definitely say is there's no regulation in sports cards. There is somewhat the SEC is, that takes care of the stock market. Supposedly, they're supposed to track, make sure there's no, insider trading or any of that stuff, but you know how that is. But anyways, there's no regulation in sports cards, so the value can go up, can go down, and I actually think sometimes sports card could be more volatile than the stock market. As crazy as that may sound, everybody knows the stock market up and down daily. The biggest difference, sports cards 24/7. So the ups and downs of the stock market, they're only open for certain time, Monday through Friday. So you have to wait till, the weekend, stocks can kind of just stay stagnant until the Monday opening bell versus sports cards, guys. This is the crazy thing. It's 24/7. I mean, all of a sudden one card might sell, at 1 a.m. at this price, and then another day it sells at this price. So it's so volatile. That's why I sell mid to low. It's so volatile. See, this is the thing. That's why my niche, that I really do feel that I feel like I'm in more the mid tier to the lower tiers, because number one, it's so volatile that, for what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to sell sports cards for a living, trying to flip cards to, and yes, I still have a PC. Don't get me wrong. I still carry a PC. I still have a side of PC. It's just not as large as it, as others, obviously. But trying to make this as a living, and it being so volatile, and me having a family that, depends on it, I can't deal with the crazy high super end cards because the market is so volatile. The stock market it's similar as volatile, but I actually feel like sports cards is just crazy, and it's the thing is it's seasonal too. So sports cards, not like the stock market. Stock market is not really seasonal. Sports cards is. You guys already know when right before the NFL season, right before football starts, it goes up. There's tons of speculations. Basketball this year we didn't see that as much, but I'm assuming. I don't know. I'm assuming, though, once playoff season is about to hit, speculation grows again. And as players play really well or really poorly, you'll see ups and downs of those flows of that. Same thing with baseball. As spring practice, begins, all that stuff, as baseball is going, you'll see the ups and downs. Same thing with, the playoffs. So it's very seasonal, and is very volatile. And that's why is it like it? Yeah. But I actually think it's, at times, I feel like sports cards can be like the stock market on steroids. So my thoughts, and, telling those people, do you think, should I invest in this guy? Should I not invest in this player? Should I buy their card? Should I not buy their card? Like I just said, it's very volatile. And, people are saying, buy whoever you want to collect, your favorite player, all that stuff. Do what you want. It is your money. I just buy lots. And that's just me personally. And I keep whatever I want to keep that I, prefer, players, teams. Like I said, you guys already know, if you follow me this far, 2 teams that I really follow is the Iowa Hawkeyes and Chicago Bears. Those are the guys that are really kind of PC. So my PC value-wise probably not that high, probably because those 2 teams, and it is what it is, at least the value-wise. But to me, it's there's no price you can put on those because it's just my personal collection. That's hence the name PC. But like I said, others who want to invest, who want to treat this as an investment, as a stock market, I would just advise just be cautious. Kind of do your research if you can a little bit, just specific cards, if they hold value or not. And if you really want to, I say collect or invest, I guess they would say, I would go with the players who are probably won some championships or a Hall of Famers. I would recommend. This day, the speculation part is fun. Don't get me wrong; it's super fun. Like the modern era and the modern players who are super hot stars of today. That's what you can call them, stars of today. It's super fun to see them go up and down, the ebbs and flows, and that's what makes this hobby super exciting, super fun, especially for the young generation as they're getting into it. Is because of they like their stars today, who they're looking at today. They don't care for players they will never see play again. That's the truth, all right? So as this new generation comes, they could care less about Hall of Famers. They can care less, as I hate to say it, about Michael Jordan. I mean, they'll never see him play. But who will they get to see play? They'll get to see, Giannis play right now, Luka right now. They get to see Ja play. They get to see those guys play right now, and that's who they want to collect because they can see them play on TV or streaming and all that stuff. So that's why those cards are going to be up and down, and that's what makes it fun. So at the end of the day, short answer, yes and no. It is like the stock market, guys. But like I said, just, be careful, be wary who you're going to purchase, what you're going to buy, and just have fun with it if you're just in this for the hobby. If you're looking to make a business out of it or you're looking to, flip and everything, my recommendation and what I do is, number one, do not get into this business with feelings too much. And when I say that is that don't be emotionally attached to specific cards or specific players, and don't beat yourself up too much if you price too high or price too low on certain cards, as long as you move them for a decent amount. That's what I always say. So that's my recommendation. Other than that, yes and no. Yes and no, but yes, it is kind of like the stock market a little bit. So just like I said, it's on steroids. Other than that, I don't know if you guys learned anything. Hopefully you guys did. I just kind of wanted to answer a few questions if I did or not. All good. Other than that, man, if you guys watched this far, if you guys like this stuff, feel free to subscribe. Also, check out the rest of this week. I will have some more videos that I do want to talk about what I'm doing to help streamline certain things in regards to my process and stuff. So I just want to talk about that in my storefront. If you guys watch this far and haven't subscribed, all good. Appreciate you guys even checking out the video. But other than that, man, until next time. Thanks, guys.